Practical SQL Server 2012 Administration and Programming, Select Statement, Exploring Configuration and System Statistical Functions. If we look in Object Explorer, under Configuration Functions, we see the configuration functions listed. And we can expand on System Statistical Functions. @@ means it's a system variable as opposed to a single @ which is a local variable, user variable. We can use it in programming. Let's start using with system variables. And well, this is option setting, so this is a set option setting, probably a binary pattern. And this is the timestamp current value. This is used for multi-user control. And the remote server is nothing, and language ID is 0. Let's check out the connection property. Its net transport is shared memory, and the protocol time is t-sql. Language, it's US English. Set the language to Italian. Now the language is Italian. Select edit language, Italiano. If we drop a non-existent procedure, we get an Italian message. Monday is start of the week in Italian setting. So this is the edit date first. In US English, Sunday is start of the week, we'll see it. And we do a date part, and we see 5 is Friday, 6 is Saturday. Now we are setting to US English, and when start of the week is Sunday. And let's execute the date part and date name. And we see that the date part shows 6 for Friday and 7 for Saturday. The implication is that Saturday is 7 days from Sunday. Related settings are in sys languages. So here is the date first setting for US English. This is for Deutsch, German, French. Let's proceed with our system variable configurations. And this is the name of a physical server. This is SQL Server instance, and this is the SPID. And the SPID can be seen when we enter sp.who. Execute. And this is the SPID. let's see the value of 3 more system variables. So this is the SQL Server version, this current one, and the maximum connections and the text size. Let's execute the server property function, which gets similar information for us. It gets the addition, and also it gets a product level, which is the service pack. RTM means the original without service pack. RTM is ready to manufacture. Similar to server property is the database property configuration function, and this is a collation for AdventureWorks 2012. Nest level, add nest level demo. Let's execute the entire script as one batch. And outer level, inner level, and let's look in messages. These are the messages of the execution in select. So we got one result and one result. The inner level, the nesting level, was 2. It is important to know the nesting level, especially in case of error control, that we properly exit and return control to the calling process. Statistical functions. Let's see how we can work with statistical functions. Total reads and total writes, IO busy. FN virtual file stats. This is for the pubs database, and this is like 3 megabytes. Then the Northwind database, 6 megabytes, and AdventureWorks and AdventureWorks 2012, 195 and 317. SP Monitor uses the system statistical functions. So since the last execution of SP Monitor, 20,601 seconds passed, and these were the total read, and this is the differential read, 8630, and writes since when, 2361. So if we execute it again, not much happened, because there were only 33 seconds, one read and one write. We can use the system variables to do sophisticated calculations related to performance, reads per second, writes per second. Let's clear SP Monitor, and we do lots of read activity. We start the read activity, reposition the database context, and start the read activity. We see the activity is going on right now. We are running we script 10 times, go 10. It's a very convenient function, and we are going to check what kind of I/O activity happened during this period. We are up to 33 seconds now. We may go up to a minute. We are on HPE Star Server, and SQL Server is 11.0. That's SQL Server 2012. The internal version is 11.0. The previous version was 10.0. That's SQL Server 2008. The query finished successfully. It took 45 seconds. And we do SP monitor again. And we don't see much write activity. On the other hand, we see lots of read activity. The read activity is not by row, it's by page, and the page is 8K. An 8K page may hold 100 rows of a sales.sales order detail table. Recapping, the system configuration and statistical functions are not used in regular application programming. On the other hand, we have to use them for some special tasks, and in some cases essential that we use them, like setting date related system variable or setting language options. In other cases, they provide useful information for checking the performance of a system, for example. This is the end of the unit.